Alright, so the scene starts off with the Joker getting tossed into a room by Red Hood. This man proceeds to pull out the crowbar like how Joker did to him in the beginning of the movie. He starts beating on the Joker. Beating on him like how he did to him in the beginning of the movie. My boy had Joker legs all twisted up. Like, look at him. But at this point in the movie, Joker does not know who this man is. So he starts asking a bunch of questions like, oh, that's pretty interesting. But Red Hood was not trying to hear none of that, so he started beating on him once again. Fast forward, you see Batman pulling up to this alleyway where him and Jason Todd had a moment. While he was reminiscing about the good times that he had, Red Hood popped up right behind him. Batman was like, this ends tonight. But Jason Todd was not trying to hear none of that shit. So he, immediately he started boxing. My boy threw a couple of ninja stars at Batman. But Batman sweeved them ho. Batman then proceeds to put jets on the trash can and launched that motherfucker at him. But that was just a distraction. He used that to grapple hook his foot and slam his ass on the ground. But Red Hood just cut the rope and used a taser to shock Batman back. Red Hood was like, you're not the only one with toys. But then Batman was like, he got more toys. So he threw a bomb at that nigga. He didn't even see it coming. I don't know why, but Red Hood started running. I guess he was like, damn, this nigga Batman on some next level shit. Batman caught up to Red Hood, but Red Hood used his knife to stop Batman from moving. Then he followed up with a 3-piece, but he missed one. So Batman came back swinging, hit him with 2 good licks to his face. Them boys been boxing. I'm talking about knife fight, fist fight, you name it. Red Hood also did the smartest thing by cutting Batman's utility belt. But Batman wasn't having it. He tackled that man to a building. But my dog shook it off and took Batman's whole mask off. He was like, look at you. But they started chatting. Batman was like, Jason, I do not want to do this. But Jason's not trying to hear that shit. He proceeds to kick his mask over to Batman with another distraction, causing a small explosion from his helmet. So he just started to bum rush Batman. So Batman was like, fuck that. He put his helmet back on. So they started throwing hands. Batman dodging a couple hits. He swinging some hits. He had Batman in a headlock saying, tell me, what bothers you more? That your greatest failure came back from the grave? Or that I'm gonna be the better Batman than you? I know that kind of pissed Batman off just a little bit. Batman was like, nah, bro, you're just another criminal. So they proceed to start boxing. My boy grappled Batman on top of this platform, sending him flying. Red Hood proceeds to get on top and start beating on Batman. But Batman was just taking them hits. He was just eating them. So he grabbed one of them punches and followed up with a straight jab right to the face. Red Hood proceeds to talk about how they both have a lot of tech and gear and all that. Batman was like, yeah, let's see how you do without your toys. So he strikes a match and burns Red Hood's utilities. But Red Hood follows up with a punch to the face, sending Batman hanging from the platform. Red Hood proceeds to start running once again, turning it to a chase scene. Red Hood jumps right into a building, but Batman was right behind him, sending him a long drop kick to the stomach. Batman was like, enough, it's over. But Red Hood was not trying to hear none of that, so he tried to throw a punch right at Batman. But Batman countered that and started giving my boy that work. I don't even think Red Hood even hit Batman at this point. I'm talking about he been giving my dog combos like it's from Mortal Kombat 9, 10, 11, and 12. At this point in the movie, my dog Batman was just tired of Red Hood. So he was like, so you say you want to be better than me? It won't happen. Not like this. As soon as he said that shit, he punched Red Hood straight through the building. Like, God damn. I know my boy was hurt because he did not even get up. He was just laying there like, damn. I know how strong Batman is just to get hit like that. Bruh, I'm not trying to test that shit. But Batman was like, I know I failed you, but I'm trying to save you, Jason. I'm trying to save you now. But Jason was not trying to hear that shit, so he upped the pole on Batman. Like, he said, fuck all that fight. You got it, big dog. In this scene, it got real sentimental. He asking why is the Joker still alive? Why is my killer still alive? I do want to know why, dude. Why does Batman keep Joker alive, though, anyway? This man is sick. So Jason gets on him about it, but Batman makes a point saying that he always wanted to kill him. He always wanted to end his life, but he's saying that he will never come back from that. But Jason asks Batman, why? He's not talking about killing Penguin or Scarecrow. He's talking about killing the Joker. Only the Joker. Jason Todd puts Batman in a tough situation. He gives Batman a gun and put Joker in a headlock with a gun straight to his head, saying that you have a choice. If you want to stop me, you're going to have to kill me. Saying that if you want to stop me, you have to shoot me right in my face. Yeah, this is a tough situation that he put Batman in.